Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well, hope your life's going well, hope this week has gone well for you, and hope that today's gone well for you. Today is Friday. It is June the 27th, 2025. It is about 8:29 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that y'all are having a wonderful work week, a wonderful Friday, and I hope it's been a productive and non-stressful work week for you. We made it to Friday. I told you we'll be able to make it through another work week. Now we have reached the weekend again, and it is your time to unwind, relax, and do the things that you want to do. So go ahead, take that mini vacation, go out and do that hobby, and just do the things you want to do, right? Go hang out with family, just do what you want to do. Go outside, get some cardio, go camping, just anything you can think of. If you enjoy it, go do it. As for me, I'm doing pretty good myself. I worked about 11 hours yesterday. Had a pretty long day yesterday, but it's all good. So I personally don't have any plans for the weekend myself. I'm thinking of taking a mini vacation though. Like, I'm feeling inspired this weekend to take a mini vacation. I hope I still have this inspiration by the time I get off work today and into tomorrow morning. But I'm feeling inspired to take a vacation somewhere. A mini vacation. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it though. Just depends on where I'm at. Whether I feel like it or not, I don't know. But for now, I'm feeling inspired to do it. Don't know where, but it won't be somewhere far. I mean, you can't really do much with 2 days anyway. I really wish the weekend was 3 days. But remember, July the 4th is next Friday. So for most people, next week's going to be a 4-day work week. So that's definitely a good thing. But anyway, let's get into what I want to talk about in this video. Look, I have King Oscar. Look at that. King Oscar canned salmon in olive oil with lemon. So I don't remember doing a review on any sort of canned salmon, and I've never had canned salmon, so this is actually going to be the first time that I've tried this. And this is interesting too, because the packaging, like, it's not inside of a paper wrapping or a plastic wrapping. It's just this, I guess you call it like a tin can basically. And it has the little pull top opener there. King Oscar, top of the line when it comes to canned fish products. I'm sure people who are fans of canned fish products know that King Oscar is the top of the line when it comes to canned fish. So, yes, it's salmons in olive oil with lemon. It is skinless and boneless. Let's see. Let's go to the back here, and I'm just reading nutrition facts to you, and then we'll see what's in it. So the nutrition facts for one can says the serving size is 1 can drained, 130 calories, 6 grams of fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, polyunsaturated fat 2 grams, monounsaturated fat 3 grams, cholesterol 35 milligrams, sodium 250 milligrams, carbs less than 1 gram, no fiber, no sugar, 17 grams of protein. So pretty high in protein here, natural source of protein. Ingredients: skinless and boneless farmed Atlantic salmon. So it's farmed. I didn't realize that. until just now. But oh well, I got it here now, so I'm gonna eat it. I prefer wild caught. I would prefer wild caught, but you know, all good. Wild caught is better though. Olive oil, spirit vinegar, water, salt, concentrated lemon juice, natural lemon flavoring. Distributed by Tri-Union Seafoods LLC, El Segundo, California, and this is a product of Poland. Yeah, so yeah, contains 1,337 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids per serving. It says rich in protein, skinless and boneless, non-GMO, kosher certified, ready to eat. BPA free, canned Atlantic salmon, premium quality. Okay. Well, that's what they tell us. I think I got this at Walmart. I've had this for a few weeks now. I meant to do a review on it earlier, but forgot. And I had it sitting. Just pour this out so I can show you. I'm just pouring out like the excess oil, excess lemon juice as well, so I can actually show you. Okay, so when I open it, I can already taste. I mean, not taste. I can already smell. Like the lemon in it. So, so it's kind of bright there. I kind of want to show it to you. Kind of spilling some. Let me get the rest of this out. Okay. Essentially, that's what it looks like. Looks like they kind of like cut it up somewhat. That's kind of what it looks like there. Okay. And so, let's go ahead and taste it. Okay. Let's grab a piece here. That's pretty good. I definitely taste the lemon. That concentrated lemon juice they put in definitely gives it a bit of a tangy flavor. That was a good idea to add that lemon juice in, because I think with something like this, it probably would have been more bland without the lemon juice. But with the lemon juice, there's that tanginess to it. So it's interesting. Yep. That's pretty decent flavor there. That's pretty good. Yeah, without that lemon juice, I think this would have been bland. Without the olive oil, I know this would have been bland. But, you know, that olive oil, it kind of helps with the flavor, and then the lemon juice. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. And see, now I want to try sardines with lemon juice. Add a little squeeze of lemon juice on top of some sardines. I bet you that would taste good. Mm-hmm. How to do that. By the way, this is my breakfast. Yes, it is. um, yeah. And honestly, canned fish is not a bad breakfast, though. I mean, you get your protein, you get your omega-3 fatty acids. It's actually a pretty healthy breakfast if you think about it. You know? It's not bad, honestly. So I was looking at the news yesterday. They had to close down Interstate 45 north in both directions. If you're in the Houston area, you're familiar with what happened yesterday. They had to close down Interstate 45 north and south. They actually closed it down in both directions, but it happened like on the north side. I forgot where it happened. Was it over by, hold up, I think it was over by like 45 in Cypress Wood. Hold up, let me make sure. Yeah, it was Interstate 45 near Cypress Wood Street. They had to close the freeway down in both directions because there was a woman going through a mental health crisis that decided to get a chair and sit in the middle of the interstate. Yeah, I said that right. She got a chair and was sitting down in the middle of the freeway. Now the thing is, from my understanding, she had a weapon, and I think the police, they brought out like the crisis intervention team, and it took some hours, but she surrendered peacefully. And so, you know, it's good that no one was hurt. I was looking at the comments and stuff. There were a lot of people that were saying that, you know, they should have just, you know, they should have just, you know, whatever. You know, because they had like a lot of police out there. And there were other comments that were saying that, well, what if it was your family member, right? You know, they were saying, what if it was your mother, your grandmother? Because from my understanding, it was a older lady. So they were saying that, and I kind of understand, you know. And if you think about it, if the police would have like just I guess went in and like used violence, they would have been heavily criticized. A lot of people would have said, why did they use violence on an older lady? You know, so there's that. But yeah, they're getting criticism now because they're like, why would they have the whole freeway shut down for all these hours for one person? You know, delaying, you know, a bunch of people. Because we know that freeway is extremely busy. Okay. When you have to shut down the freeway for hours in both directions, yeah, that's rough. People were delayed hours, from my understanding. They were delayed hours, so it was a bad situation. But the good thing is, again, no one got hurt. They brought in a crisis intervention team, which, I'm glad they exist because, with some people, they need to talk to a crisis intervention team, a mental health professional that, is specialized in, talking to people that are going through, situations. And so that was a thing that happened yesterday in the Houston area. Yeah. But yeah. So I did not realize that there were AI influencers out here. Like, I literally just found this out yesterday, that there was a thing called an AI influencer. And I guess that's because I don't really get on Instagram. I don't really get on TikTok a lot either, unless someone sends me a video. And most of the time when someone sends me a TikTok video, it's actually a video that's informative, because there are some informative videos on TikTok. But, there's a lot of garbage on TikTok too. But yeah, I don't really get on Instagram at all like that. And yeah, apparently they have this thing called an AI influencer. And I said, man, because I read up on AI news and stuff. But I didn't realize that they literally have AI influencers out here that are, I guess you can say, influencing people. It's crazy because I was watching some of these videos from these AI influencers, and man, I tell you, it's getting harder and harder to tell the difference. This technology is rapidly improving, and it's crazy, man. We will get to the point where there's going to be so many AI influencers out here, and you wouldn't even really tell the difference like that. I don't really watch influencers like that anyway, but I was watching this guy's video, and he was playing like the AI influencer videos and giving his commentary. And I tell you, I don't know where we're going to be in the next few years. I think within the next few years, there's going to be so much AI garbage on the internet, influencers, whatnot, that it's almost like real videos from real human beings will somewhat be of a niche thing, because it's so easy to just create an AI, an AI video, an AI influencer, all that. And from my understanding, there's a lot of money to be made in that too. You know? And as long as there's money to be made in anything, really, there's going to be people willing to do it. And there's definitely going to be many people that are willing to create AI generated influencers. You know, these influencers, these people that show off their super luxury lifestyle. And all you have to do to obtain the same level of wealth as them is buy their course or buy their book or whatever stuff they want to sell to you, you know, those types. And it's crazy how it's like you really don't even have to truly put in the work anymore. But then this too is going to make it harder for like real influencers, because now the real influencers, you know, these influencers that have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram and TikTok or whatever, it's going to be harder for them because guess what? Now they're competing with AI, right? And AI can literally generate a video, right? And as long as you come up with like I guess a good enough prompt, a detailed enough prompt or whatever, you literally don't even have to do anything. The AI can generate a video for you, you know? And so, yeah, that's crazy. And content creators are the same too. But I think the thing about content creation is that the difference between just strictly content creation and like some influencer with like millions of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers or whatever is the fact that, you know, it's hard to really replicate a person's true personality through an AI program. I'm sure they're going to get better at that as this as this technology advances, but I feel like it's a little bit harder when it comes to a content creator to replicate them with an AI program. You know, because influencers, they're kind of the same for the most part. You know, they portray this certain lifestyle and they're trying to like sell you some product or service or whatever. You know, it's that type thing. And so a lot of them are the same for the most part, you know. But, you know, content creation, you know, everyone kind of has their own personality. And depending on the niche, it'll be harder. But it's definitely coming for us content creators too. And so that's something to consider. But I'm just saying it's probably easier for them to replicate like some influencer because they all, for the most part, act the same anyway, do the same things. And so, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And I've heard of people making tens of thousands of dollars a month from, you know, AI influencers. Like, I'm like, man, that's crazy. And from what I understand, it ain't even a whole lot of work involved. And, you know, to me, I don't think I can get into that space because it's just like, although I'd be making more money, like I'd basically be contributing to, you know, the problem with this, you know, which is fake content. Like, it ain't a real person talking, it's some AI generated character talking, right? Because I mean, can you really call him a real human? Right? So it's an AI generated character. I was looking at the comment section for one of the AI videos, influencer videos I was watching, and there's people in the comments literally asking like whether it's fake or real. So I think we're already at the point where at least some people can't tell that it's AI. And think about it, this technology is already advancing very rapidly. I'm telling you, if there's no regulation on this, you know, this can become a problem pretty fast, a big problem. But yeah. Anyway, I do thank you all for watching this video. I hope that you're relaxed, and I hope that you stay tuned for more videos.